Welcome back. Not my suit tonight, guys. These are emergency broadcasts. I actually got off work early tonight because of the weather. So we're gonna go through what's happening in this state of emergency we should be in as the American people and as the people of Earth. So UN diplomats gather for emergency meeting as Putin fans flames by sending troops into Ukraine. He's gonna send peacekeepers in to stop the shelling of ethnic Russians. Now I want to make something perfectly clear. There is a law. If you give aid or quarter to the enemies of the United States, you are guilty of treason. Now, right now, we are not at war with Russia. But things said after the engagement between U.S. troops and Russian troops, this will be treason. But at that point, all this is off the table. We've gone too far. This reckless Democrat and Republican warhawk groups have gotten us to this point. This is where we're at because of that. We have armed, funded, and trained Ukrainian soldiers. The East is ethnic Russians. Now, they're not supposed to secede, but we're a nation of seceders, of succession. We left Britain. Our colonies broke away from Britain and said, too bad. Texas, they seceded from Mexico. California too. Where does this all make sense in the heads of the world? The song and dance to war. Like I said, symphony of destruction. Mark my words, we're swaying to the symphony of destruction. There's no other way to put this. And the problem I have with everybody is, with all these groups that are in charge, that people are backing these people in charge. Russia said, you have U.S. troops on Ukrainian soil, which was never supposed to happen. We weren't. It's in their constitution. We're not supposed to have a base in Ukraine. Well, we have a base in Ukraine. We have 200 supposed trainers inside Ukraine. Who's fueling the fans of war? The Ukrainian government is a disaster. They have been known Nazis. That is not a lie. You can fact check it. This is what happens when you do stupid things. 2014, the Democrats get back in and look where we're at. By the way, Lindsey Graham, the war hawk, wants to destroy the ruble, crush Russia, just financially crush them. That worked very well for the Japanese before Pearl Harbor. And look what happened when we blockaded them, because the Japanese cargo ships were selling goods to the Germans during World War II. What brought us in was we blockaded and sanctioned the Japanese. And they made a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor. The real day that will live in infamy, not January 6th. This is how this works. So Russia's going to send in peacekeepers into the eastern side of Ukraine, which is Donetsk and Luhansk. They're going to stop the killing. They're going to stop the fighting. We've done this. So today, Biden and Harris, the two idiots we call in charge, which that's not treason because these guys are idiots. One guy can't remember what he's doing half the time. The other lady, I don't even want to get into it. But realistically, think about this. So those two have sanctioned the breakaway republics, and anybody does business inside the breakaway republics. What good is that for the people, the ethnic Russians inside eastern Ukraine? We're going to sanction and cut them off. What about the human cost of this? You don't sanction people, human beings, trying to make their lives. And I'll do my next video here in a second. I'll give you my opinion on what's happening. And anybody that says that I'm being treasonous, I just have to say America is a breakaway republic. Let's not even talk about the genocide that was done here. The complete near genocide that makes the Holocaust look like nothing. The conquering of the Americas. The rounding up of prisoners of war camp called reservations. Anyway, I'll talk to you in a second.